Welcome back. We're back with another One Piece chapter, chapter 1177, Fury. So I'm a little late on this, so I'm gonna hop right into it. I don't wanna be so far behind, but yeah, I was out of town chopping it up. But let's get straight to it. Cover request by Mrs. Fuji Fujin. Robin planting flowers in a mole made flower bed. Okay, that's what's up. Mogo Company. Oh, they keep talking about moles, man. What if there is a mole that we just haven't gotten? Like, let me just stop. Notes about Oda. The age of boiled eggs has arrived. The convenience store boiled eggs are so juicy and delicious. It's honestly troubling. Ichiro Oda. Can't put it past him. So we get right to it. Elbath, West Village. Not good. Whoa, hurry. Whoa, hurry. As you see some of the parents trying to carry off the kids. A lot of the parents are still getting bandaged up. They're attacked. The fire is going on, and then you see Colin. Cool, the giant warrior pirates are fighting, and they're like they got stars in their eyes to see them fight. I've got a bad feeling about this. Get inside. You mustn't look. And Colin got his eyes wide open, unable to look away. And I think that's sword. You gotta come back to us, chiefs. A limited strength and bodies that regenerate. Nothing beats this invincible feeling. It's so liberating. So the Domi Reverse Giants are telling Dorian, bro, y'all need to come back because this is where it's at. But they legit killed themselves, so they didn't have to be controlled not a second longer. Like they didn't, they wasn't playing. So Dory immediately tries to brace himself with his shield to block one of the Domi Reverse Giants. Have a taste of our power, Captain Dory. There's, I guess, their trident breaks like his shield on his arm and pierces his arm. And I don't think he even care about that. I think he a-okay with that. Um, yeah, it pierces Dory's arm completely. We get a close up on it. And Dory says to think that fiercely proud giant warrior powers would succumb to this. He got a dark shading over his face and he about to tear this man head off. Shame on you all, you damn idiots. The Dory, Brogy, Stanson, and Hardin all in the back cheering. I don't see Zoro. He might be still somewhere fighting. But yeah, they just ready to fight. They didn't show anything yet. Back to the Sunbrown, near the lift. Chopper's group. Stop this. We're comrades. We fought side by side. I can't bring myself to hurt you guys. Rhodes. Um, okay. You don't want to cut us down. What an excuse. Join us, Kashi. Having an invincible body is the best. You can't bring yourself to hurt us. And as if you could even if you wanted. I dare you to try. Chopper screams, God, I thought they all went the other way. That was funny. I thought they all went the other way. Kashi, if you get caught between them, you'll turn into a demon too. Dot 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 says Gabon. Gabon says, Kashi, you've got to fight. It's impossible, says Kashi. We've been friends forever. I can't hurt them. Kashi! Hey, Cantonio, we've been buddies for a long time, and you never change. Whenever you ask for just one bite, you always go eat half of it. And it looks like we cut back to Brogy chopping up one of these giant Domi Reverse Giants, and He just went back and like had a little flashback about this person not just having one bite, but eating the whole half. And he cuts him in half. I'm assuming, and he says, "Sorry, Chief." And then we go to Harden. He finally does something. Gungy! Um, I don't see how this was going to kill one of the giants. It just seems like a regular attack. But from what it looks like his attack punched a hole through this giant. So let's go with he punched a hole through somebody. We could go cut back over to Dory Ikaku's sovereignty as he slits another Domi reverse giant in half, and then Stanson gigantic drum where he uses his hammer to blast a hole through one of these Domi reverse giants. Then we go to Zoro. Go to Zoro. Three sword style, Red Ogre, Mega Fury. And his attack cuts his attack cuts a Domi reverse giant into like 8 different pieces, starting from the head. Um yeah, about 8 different pieces, starting from the head, slicing his arms off, the shield off, slicing his head into like 8 single different pieces, going down from the neck to the spine. Like he destroyed this one giant. Golly, Zoro, what you got going on? Oh, okay. Translation: possible Zoro pun referencing an idiom about a father's anger over his kids finishing all the rice. Okay. Um, that fatal strike was a real beauty. Don't worry about the things, guys. Don't worry about the thing, guys. This won't kill you. Is it me or they seem giddy about all this? Says Yarul to himself. Chopper's group. Ah, run away, Kashi. Forgive me, I can't. As Gabon pulls out one of his axes, and Chopper eats a rumble ball. Nom, chomp, chomp. And on the rumble, oh, okay, so Chopper and Monster Point literally uses his like I guess his right, his left hook to be like, knock it off, you jerks. Knocks one of the Domi reverse giants out. I don't feel a thing. What? Hold up, what? Chopper in one punch knocked somebody's Domi Reversi out of them. He didn't kill him. He just punched him. Unless that punch was strong enough to kill him. He knocked him out of Domi Reversi. The body hits the ground, thud, turn. What? What? Kashi says he turned back to normal. How? And they all in disbelief, but whatever Chopper just did, it just worked. It just worked for Chopper. I don't know how. Okay, outside the Owl Library, Black Ball. So that's Nami using Black Ball, using some lightning on somebody. Yummy, says Zeus. Oh, and we go over to Killingham's head. Looks like it's severed, you miserable dogs. Do you know what the hell is in store for you plebs, for plebs like you that dare defy the gods? Face beat up, bloody, parts of it missing. It is missing his whole body. And Sanji must have put hands to foot to him. Unhand me, you fishman. You're filthy. Bleh. You bark a lot for someone in your position. Bleh. If we box him up, he shouldn't be able to reattach everything, right? Says Axis Frankie. Zeus says, thanks everybody. Thanks for the help, everyone. I guess that's one way to deal with these guys, but Sanji says it's hard to believe these are the kinds of knights they have been protecting, that have been protecting the Holy Land. As Sanji sits on the rest of Killingham's body with the little mask and dome intact. I thought he destroyed it, but somehow he got his head off, and it looks like Frankie is back here tying up maybe the body. I'm assuming. I really can't tell right now. Frankie says, we've just gotten too strong for them, Sanji. Luffy's an emperor now, you feel me? Sanji says, that's great and all, but it pisses me off to think that such vermin were allowed to terrorize Elbaf. Really can't go, underestimate us while you down. Underestimate us while you can, you maggots. Jinbei says, there's still one more who hasn't taken any damage yet. Don't let down your guard. Zeus. Fires keep breaking out all over Elbaf. Understood. For now, just keep the rain pouring. Give it a little. Give it. Got it. I'll give it my all. I mean, um, as we see Loki, and possibly as we see Loki literally flying. Oh, Loki and Luffy flying towards this branch where Nami, Frankie, Sanji, Jinbei, and Usopp are. Ah, ga, 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 ga. Squeak, squeak. Ah, hey, Nami, Frankie. Oh, Nami, Sanji, Frankie, Jinbei, says Luffy. Jinbei refers to Loki as huge like a sea king. Sanji says, wait, if it's with you, don't tell me that's Loki. Frankie says, that's a buddy of yours? No way, that's so cool. Right, this guy's just too big, says Luffy. And then Usopp says, are you out of your mind? Oh, God. Navi starts yelling, you've gone and made friends with another freak. I'm glad you beat the monsters, but seriously, that thing's breath is only feeding the flames. Don't you see? If you have to if you have to burn Elbaf to the ground to stop the bad guy, it defeats the whole point. So knock it off. Hey, yo. All right, so Ratatouille and Luffy literally sit there, literally defeated after they got scolded by Nami. So Luffy decides to yell at Loki. Hey, yo, some of this shit just be too funny, bro. It be too funny. And so since Luffy got raved out by Nami, you see Ratatouille like patting Luffy on the back, like it's okay. And then he turned and say, "You got me in trouble, Loki." Loki says, I just want to crush all the threats to Elbaf. Why the hell should I give a crap about your crewmates bitching? And he literally does this, I guess, a lightning strike directly on Luffy after Luffy yelled at him, and Luffy takes no damage. Luffy takes no damage. It's a freaking lightning attack. But now we know he really is shooting out lightning. So I'm glad to know, not lightning, not fire. So, um, Luffy says, "Oh, it's just lightning." Loki says, "Why didn't it work? I would have sent you flying if it did." Ooh, Luffy's starts to look somewhere else very seriously and attentively. Hmm. Center of Branch 8. Center of Branch 8. Brooks Group. Usopp, please flee. I came here for my own reasons. She's dangerous. Who would run and abandon a crewmate at a time like this, says Usopp. Brook, true warriors do not run. Usopp, I've always dreamed of visiting this place, to come to the land I've admired. I won't disgrace myself, not here. Besides, I'm burning with fury right now. Brook, these guys, they're looking down on Elbaf. Their gutless plan was to sneak up here and kidnap children. They didn't use their own strength at all in this invasion. They relied on those monsters and hijacked the minds of all those proud warriors, trying to force them to slaughter each other. How dare you carry out such a cowardly and underhanded scheme, you shameless bastard. And before he can get out the bastard, Emu Gunko literally kicks or knees Usopp in the face. Blah, Usopp, puff, puff. Emu holds out their hand and pretty much, I guess, grabs Brook with or hits Brook with another attack. The warriors of Elbaf fight with their own swords and shields. They put their own lives on the line. They're a nation of warriors. If you want to conquer them, do it fair and square, says Usopp. Fight them head on, you spineless coward. Emu says a dominant ruler never sullies their own hands. Skull bomb grass. Fire right in the face of Emu Gungo. Usopp not playing. Usopp going crazy right now. The explosion is so massive. It looks like him and Brook take a bit of that damage and knock themselves out, and it literally destroys parts of Emu Gunka, which is cool to see. He was packing some power. He was really trying to get at her. Luffy has been watching, and this is what caught Luffy's attention. It's her. Usopp, Brook. She's the source of the hockey we felt, down in the realm of the dead. Emu goes dot dot dot, as clearly it's been seen that Luffy is onto you now. Luffy goes over to Usopp's blasted body and Brook and Usopp's blasted body. Hey Loki, I'm really pissed now. Loki says I wasn't planning on letting these guys off the hook anyway. Emu says, Nika, Nidhogg, submit or perish. This battle shall divide the world. Emu, you don't really want none. Like, I get it, but you really don't want none. Like the amount of hockey they bet to come with, if Usopp was pressing you, just well, wasn't pressing, but still, if Usopp was going at you without no fear, I don't think this is a good matchup for you. Face to face at last. I don't think Emu has the power to deal with not only Luffy, but Luffy and Loki. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I see it as a good match, but I see them being able to knock Emu out of Gunko and go from there. Great chapter. Great chapter. Fury. We got to see Usopp really get ticked off. I want Usopp to get a power up, but I'll take what I can get right now. I can take what I get. Usopp being Studley. I'll take it. I take it every single time. But George, what's happening, yo? What's happening? This chapter was peak. This chapter certainly was peak. I wasn't looking at my chat, but this was peak. I love the sauce that they giving Usopp and Brook. Two of the more, I want to say, not as looked upon Straw Hats to really put up a fight, but man, this is what I wanted to see. Brook, you showing out. Brook, you really showing out. You've been showing out since Whole Cake. Brook been showing out. Like it don't matter what Brook going. I'm on Brook. Brook, you really been that guy for me. Usopp, hopefully this leads to Usopp's mega awakening. He just fought Emu. Like look, like I could sit here and say that I thought it'd be some other people, but the fact that Usopp and Brook were the first ones to fight Emu, I gotta give credit where credit is due. I gotta give credit where credit is due. That was some sauce. That was some sauce. So Usopp continues to be one of the more hyped up power ups we're gonna get in the future. It might not happen today. It might happen when he gets up, but he was ticked off about Elbaf and what Elbaf was going through. He was hot. So can't wait to see what this ends up to be for Usopp. But man, this was great. This was great. I don't really got too many comments. I want to wait to see what happens next week. But the only strange thing was Chopper used a straight left, and one of the Giants turned back to normal. He didn't have to kill anybody. I don't understand that. I understand he's a doctor, but you gotta explain this a little further, right? I don't know. I don't know. But yo, and I'm gonna come up with some things to talk about. But man, thank y'all for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, follow your boy. Be back for with more One Piece content. Till next time. Holla.